Okay, everybody, so I am done with most of it. I got the packing and stuff done off the walls, and I got my desk like completely done. So, as you can see, here's all my little knickknacks and stuff for my desk, and my com box for those films I keep out. But here is the finished product of stuff that I'll do, and I'll kind of walk you through what I'm going to do again in case you guys haven't been paying attention. Before I actually like take out the boxes, once I get my shed, I'll be taking the boxes out to the shed, and then I'll grab the paint and start painting up the rooms. But as we uh, come over here, this will be my green screen set up here. Like I said, I'll be painting this, and when I need to shoot for, Avalon or the Orville stuff, that'll be where I'll be shooting that. Or if I need to just do something, a little fancier than what I'm normally used to, that's where I'll be shooting that. I'm thinking about, last time I had spoke with you guys, I said I was going to paint it. I'm thinking now I might just put up my actual green screen that I have. Now that I'll have the full fledged wall, I might be able to just smooth it out and make it look good. So I'm not sure how exactly if I'll if I'll do it that way or if I'll actually paint it. So we'll see about that. So I'll keep you posted. And then, like I said, over here will be the two crew corridors, or at least the doors to them. So it'll give the appearance of crew corridors, so I can kind of walk down that way and then down the hall. Or like I said, if I need to film a scene where I'm outside of crew quarters or something, I can do that. Or just walking down a hallway, like a captain does. And then this way will be the full hallway. So that'll be where it'll be kind of an L-shaped hallway. I'll have, of course, over here, I'll have kind of a little slant kind of in the middle of it, kind of like I did at the Oklahoma City Starbase Studios. We put wall flats in the middle of the transporter room, and that was able to be, if you look in the Melbourne film, you could see that was our way of kind of making our own corridor because we didn't have that available to us. So that was our way of working around, not having a hallway. So that's kind of what I'll do here. So I'll have kind of a wall flat here, wall flat here, and then kind of just walking around it, and then having the camera kind of established here, and then coming around this way, I'll give the appearance of full fledged hall. So something more massive than what's available to me. So that's um, kind of what I want to do. Um, so yeah, and then what I'll be doing is I'll be putting the camera here and then setting it down, um, and then putting a table or briefing room table, captain's quarters table or something. To be either briefing room, captain's quarters, crew quarters, whatever it needs to be. Um, so it'll be it'll be fairly easy to do that type of a room. So it'll be easy to redress, whatever room we need. And then something else that'll be kind of fun is putting, kind of clearing out the background, because of course that bookcase won't be over there. It'll be over. It'll be over here, next to my desk. But I will have. Um, uh, the cardboard I'll be using, because of course I use all my sets are all cardboard. Um, so the cardboard I'll be using, I'll be able to give the illusion of somewhat of a bridge, kind of like what George Cayenne does. So it won't look like Dan Reynolds and Glenn Wolfe's bridge. Um, because there's no way I could replicate something like that cool. Um, so I'll be able to do something like what George Cayenne did, which that guy was, very innovative for what he did. So it'll be pretty much, um, kind of, more flat type bridge sets. But I'll be kind of setting my camera here, and then like the front part of a Sulu station will be kind of like the flat, the front part of the cardboard, um, be painted red and then like black trim. But it'll give, and then sitting behind it will be, the helmsman or whoever. So it'll give the illusion of, we have working sets. And then sitting behind it, like in the middle of the room will be, a few feet behind him will be the captain. Um, and then in the back over there will be, a few feet behind him will be the communications officer. And we'll probably have that raised just a little bit. So it'll give the illusion of a three-dimensional bridge, even though, it is, but there's not going to be much there. Um, get some Christmas lights, whatever, make it twinkle a little bit. So you'll have very practical sets, very cheap sets, but also something that looks fairly nice. And then I have the forgive the clutter. I'm still in the middle of packing the stuff, but I still have the chair that the Glenn Wolfe had made for Melbourne, which I'll be using for shooting here. It's something that it has some cool buttons. Um, it's not made for full figured people like myself, but you get someone a little slimmer in that chair, and it looks just fine. But it's a great looking chair. It's got the little eyepiece that like the Cage Era bridge had. So it's something that's very cool. But anyway, so that's now that everything's torn down. I just gotta wait now for my shed to get here. Then I can put the stuff in the shed, and then start painting and making it look like sets. So, thank you for coming on this journey with me. It's been kind of weird going through memory lane of all these posters and stuff that I had, but um, you got to tear some stuff down in order to build it up. So, all right, guys, keep on geeking on.